Okay, we should be live. Let me wait for it to come up on YouTube. Still waiting. Okay. All right, we are live. Thanks for joining me, everybody, for another live stream. Today I'll be playing Dune Awakening, the survival crafting game I've been waiting for since I heard about it in 2022, I think. So this is the closed beta weekend, although it's a massive closed beta, and they're actually still giving out keys. So you can various ways to try to get one of those today. Hello, Monkey. How you doing today, man? Thanks for stopping by. All right, so I played the opening tutorial before you're really on the server because I wanted to actually be on the server in case it was full. I've actually been sitting here for 20 minutes, but basically you watch the opening movie. It's an alternative history where Paul isn't born, and there's another player, and Lady Jessica has a daughter instead, and then long story short, Duke is not killed. Duke Atreides. So the Emperor starts a war of assassins on the planet to destabilize the Harkonnen and Atreides house. And that's kind of where we're at. And the Fremen are missing. And so the Bene Gesserit have hired us, or planted us as an agent on a prison ship. And then that ship got shot down by this mysterious guy, Xantara. He then rescued us and put us in a cave to recover. And then on the crashed ship, drew in Sardaukar to rescue the captain. And anyway, long story short, we escaped. And we had to fly an ornithopter into the desert. And we crashed it. And this is where I am after running out of the sand away from a sandworm. So first thing I want us to do is harvest plant fiber and build some clothes. Hey, Rucifer, what's up, man? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so we need plant fiber. And you'll see my ping's pretty high. This is actually a South American server, because the North American servers are just packed. So I wanted to definitely be able to get on the server today for the stream. Alright. Okay, so research menu. The research menu contains designs. Open research menu. We're going to learn the makeshift clothing. Confirm. I think I need some more plant fiber. There we go. So how are you guys doing today? Or Rucifer, how you doing? Monkey, I see you are doing good. Good to hear, man. Alright. That should be enough to craft some clothes. Makeshift hood. Makeshift gloves. Makeshift pants. Makeshift shoes. And makeshift jacket. Okay, let all that finish crafting. Man, this desert is so beautiful. Very excellent. Oh, and the game might look a little choppy. OBS, my recording software, is acting up. It's looking pretty smooth on my end, but it kind of looks like I'm dropping frames on the recordings I did, at least. Alright, so Rucifer, doing good, working a little bit before I celebrate with my viewers on hitting the fan-funded partnership. Awesome, man. So you're having a live stream for that? Very cool. Some more plant fiber. Okay, my clothes should be done crafting. Alright, already put the hood on.
The war of assassins has left debris scattered all over this sector. Salvage metal from the wreckage with your cutter ray, and use it to make a Mauler pistol and darts. Don't let the Imperial disdain for ranged weapons lead you astray. Very few people are foolhardy enough to use shields this deep in the sands, and that is to your advantage.
So yeah, these dew flowers will fill you up to 1/3 hydration, but that's as far as they will go. So you're pretty much at risk of dehydration constantly during the day. So good to know where some of these dew flowers are. But I'll be getting to blood extraction, sir, soon. Rooster says, yes, sir, can't wait. I've been wanting to play the game we're doing live for a while now. Nice, man. Yeah, I'm so excited about this game. Hello, my wife. Thanks for saying hi. I appreciate that. Okay. But yeah, the armor, it looks pretty cool. It definitely looks cooler than the starting rags on Conan Exiles, but, you know, not beautiful. Alright, so use the cut array to salvage metal. So the cut array is your harvesting tool. First you scan the scrap metal and then you cut along the lines, and that's what you do. Go ahead and start getting some stone. I'm going to be putting down a shelter soon. Oh yeah, I wanted to drop my starter clothes. Alright. Yeah, see how quickly your hydration goes down. I need to craft some bandages. Some heal kits. Okay. So I'm a Mentat class is what I started with, and basically my starting ability is this turret. It's pretty deadly, doesn't last very long, but it will wreck some house. Alright. Whoa. Dehydrated. Just like that. Completely dehydrated. Still need some more scrap metal. Always grab the plant fiber. Anyone knows that in a good survival crafting game. Hey, Dorky Dad, woo pow, how you doing, man? Still no key for me. Well, you should simulcast the Funcom pack stream on their Twitch. They just started it. It's running for the next 4 hours. They're supposed to be giving out, quote, tens of thousands of keys. So, probably your best bet, unless you want to go ahead and buy the game. You get immediate access that way, too. Alright, need more scrap metal. This will give me probably enough to build most of my base, grabbing all this rock. Alright, I'm just going to focus on metal. There's some. Yeah, I mean, I got the Ultimate Edition. Comes with a complete building set, which is pretty cool, and the Season Pass, which has the first DLCs. Um, some armor, some color for your armor, and ornithopters and stuff, some different color sets. And the deluxe has a good bit too, and you get the head start by 5 days with the ultimate or deluxe. But yeah, Woo Pal, I hope you get it, man. I hope you might join John and I's little PvE guild we're gonna get going. Play together on late nights on the weekends. Alright. Research Mala pistol. Okay, Mala pistol researched. Craft a Mala pistol. Okay, craft some darts. Darts, darts, darts. Okay. Getting equipped. Journey complete. Okay, research the respawn beacon. Oops. Okay. Alright. Craft a respawn beacon. Cool, man. What about Strinos? You have any interest in that game? What, Woo-Pow? Alright, let's put down a respawn
This
beacon.
used to be Fremen territory, but the War of Assassins and the Sardaukar pogrom put an end to that. Now the sector is crawling with scavengers, fighting over the scraps of Imperium technology left in the wake of this so-called noble war. But that's to your advantage, Off-Worlder. Allow them to do the hard work of gathering the salvage, and then take it from them. Don't hesitate to kill them all. They would do the same to you.
Alright, let me readjust my... Okay, gun's gonna go on 3, bandages on, what, 7? Probably? Is that what I usually do? Maybe. Okay, scavenger camp. Alright, so... Oh, research binoculars. Alright. Craft binoculars. Alright, scout for a scavenger camp using binoculars. Okay. There's someone's base. Zoom in pretty far. Okay, no scavenger camps that way. Grab some dew. Oh, Strino's a big Dune nerd too. Awesome, man. Yeah, he's totally welcome. Got a UK friend that might play with us maybe, but he'll be really late at night. If he does join. Okay, scavenger camp. Oh, there's one. But yeah, so you can mark stuff like that. And now if you look in my compass in the top middle, there's a waypoint. So that is pretty cool. Yeah, man, I've been a Dune nerd since I saw the 1984 movie as a kid. I can distinctly remember Sting fighting and the Baron floating around and black stuff oozing out of his plugs in his skin. And then I didn't read the Frank Herbert books until my 30s. But I watched the sci-fi miniseries in the 90s. Actually own it still, I think, somewhere. And or the early 2000s, whenever it was. And then, of course, I've seen the recent Dune movies. Okay, concentrate. We're coming into dangerous territory. Are there any scavengers here? Huh. Did someone just come through here? Weird. But use an ability, I can do that. Okay, now it wants me to kill scavengers, but there's none over here. Let's see if there's any over this way. Yeah, there's one. Let me wait for my turret to recharge. Hey, Phenom Yar, what's up, buddy? Happy Saturday to you too, and thanks for joining the channel, man. You're the newest member. I really appreciate that. All right, Lucifer. See you later, man. Have fun with your stream. I'll talk to you later.
Who goes there?
Okay, so here we go. Let's put down our turret. It'll probably, yeah, it'll wreck this guy.
But nothing can truly prepare you for what the desert has in store. Hone your skills and harden yourself to the violence you must do to survive. Remember, Arrakis will sharpen you or kill you.
Okay, open the skills menu. Alright, so I can learn poison capsule. Hidden dart dispenser that fires off a specially prepared capsule filled with poisonous spores. Okay, so another like turret or a shield wall. Yeah, we'll learn that.
Without a still tent, you're easy prey to the sandstorms that sweep across the desert. Those storms tear flesh from bone and shred metal like paper. Unless you'd like to share a cave with some scavengers, your best bet is to build your own shelter. Build a construction tool and place out a sub-fief console. You'll be claiming a portion of the planet's surface for your very own, or rather borrowing it from the Emperor. I'm a little hazy on the specifics.
Alright, so yeah, Monkey, the turret only lasts about, let me see, let me put it down again. 30 seconds, yeah, and then it will destroy. Or you can just, so yeah, it's just temporary. And then I just got the shield. So I'm a Mentat is the class that I started with. I think I'm gonna go Trooper on when I actually start my main playthrough. Got some coins, some fuel cells, copper, random stuff. Salvage metal, fuel cell. Alright, I need some dew flowers. So that is a Sardaukar ship. If they spot you, they'll send mercenaries down. Whoa. Whoa, they got me. Uh-oh. Oh man, I'm gonna run. Oh, there's another. Oh, they're coming. Oh man.
Who are you?
Run, run. Oh, 2 flowers. I know I'm being shot at, but I gotta get some water. Surely they're not gonna follow me forever, are they? Is that it? Did they give up? Whew, that was tense. Yeah, it did, Dorky Dad. I was like, hey, look at this Sardaukar ship. You gotta watch out, and then they grab me. Luckily, they send down mercenaries, not actual Sardaukar. Because I'm not worthy of their honorable blades. Alright. Let me go kill this mercenary camp.
There's someone here.
There's a turret taking them out. Awesome, I love it. Very cool. Mentat is fun so far. These guys pretty much just drop darts. Solari plant fiber fuel cell stone. Okay. I didn't even have to take my weapons out there. Nice. Why aren't you breaking? Alright, that one's bugged. Research the basic construction kit. Okay, let me get away from this camp. Alright, hydrated. Okay, research basic construction kit. Alright. Here's someone's little base. Let me find a spot. Had a good spot earlier. Yeah, craft a construction tool. Alright, got a construction tool. There's some flowers. This is kind of cool. Little outcropping. Alright, construct and interact with the sub-thief console. Oh yeah, I used the building tool for that. Too close to another sub-thief, okay. Alright, so we won't do it. I'm too close to that other base. Whoa. Okay. It didn't take fall damage. That's a pretty good distance too. Alright. Oh, that base was literally right there. Okay. I had some bugs last night playing on my other. I have a North American game going that I'm making videos out of. Um, and once I got through the tutorial and actually got into the server was having issues. I think the server was locking down. So otherwise, it's not been too bad bug wise. Here's a little ledge. Even with a high ping, I mean, I'm at 170 here. It's still running pretty good. Thanks everybody who's in here. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm about, I don't know, an hour into this playthrough. Just currently putting down my first base.
Congratulations. You are now the proud owner of an Imperial sub-fief. More of a sub-fief. But it's enough for now. Get your
Construct
construction tool out and get cracking.
foundations.
It's not a shelter without walls and a roof.
Alright, let me move this. Oops. Ah, dang it. Oops. Okay. No, don't remove it. Move it. Alright, that'll work for now. Okay. Alright, more foundations. I mean, the AI can be kind of dumb sometimes, Monkey. But I don't know. It can be pretty dumb in Dune Awakening, so guess that's not is not that much of a surprise. Alright. Alright, so is that enough foundations? No, that does not match, does it? Huh. Alright, so demolish. Alright, let me see. Floor, okay. Yeah, there we go. I think it automatically lines up the pattern too. Alright, this should be good enough for this playthrough. Alright, construct walls. Oh, I need moisture. Oh gosh. Where are those moisture flowers? Oh god. Where are the dew flowers? No. There they are. I knew there was some close by. Alright. My base is about to become very exposed to the sun. I have to put some stairs up. Alright. Okay. Walls. Window walls. So yeah, according to what they said on the dev stream, you need internal walls because the stone will not protect your base from the storm. Constructed door. Alright, roof. Got some shade now. And I need water again. I'll be getting blood extraction going soon to produce water. Okay. Get some more stone. Yeah, hydration is not fun when you first start out. That is for sure, Woo Pal. No joke. But it won't be too long before we get the tier 1 still suit. And of course, once we get some water purified, we can fully hydrate. Oh my gosh, look how much I get dehydrated just running over here. Be nice when it's nighttime. Okay, get in the shade, sheltered. Okay, back to the roof construction. Phenom Yar, it releases on June 10th. Wait. Yeah, June 10th, and the head start if you pre-ordered the Deluxe or Ultimate Edition starts on June 5th. It was originally supposed to release on May 20th. Okay. We got our little base built. Now we need a generator. Okay. base is shielded. It actually looks halfway cool. Alright, storage container. Monkey says, I bet everybody's breath is like a bed of roses at the beginning of the game. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Talk about cottonmouth, huh? Must be quite bad. Alright. So we're building again. Box.
The sub-thief console comes with an automatic shield system that will keep your base safe from the sandstorms. Just keep the generator fueled, or the storms will tear at your walls. And it goes without saying, don't build on open sand. Seal your base, off-worlder. Maintain good water discipline, and it will keep you alive. You've done well licking flowers and sucking sap, but you need a consistent source of water. And the
Hey,
best
Matt
source
plays
out
games.
here is blood.
Yeah, Frank Lloyd Wright.
Extract it, store it.
Actually,
refine
I
it,
live
and
near
drink
Florida
it.
Southern College, and he
Raw if you're
designed a
really
lot of the
desperate.
buildings there.
And don't mind throwing up. Actually, don't drink it. Unless you really have to.
Alright, base management. You can go to the sub-thief console to manage the base. Let me see. Alright. Alright, sub-thief console. Set as respawn location. Alright, so yeah, let me put down a spawn point here. Oh yeah, the walls and foundations are much larger. The building cost is cheaper. The carrying capacity is pretty good. I mean, I haven't had to like stop and put stuff in boxes. There's also remote pulling from boxes, so it's really made for you to build quickly and to build very large bases. So quite cool. Okay. Alright, there's a spawn point. Alright. Now we're gonna move on to extracting water from blood. I need some more salvage metal. Oh yeah, I want to see if I can build some stairs down real quick. Let me see. I'm outside of my claim. Oh man. How am I gonna do this, guys? Oh man. I did not plan this out very well. These sub-thieves aren't terribly big. Alright, let me think here. How am I gonna do this? Okay, demolish. Okay, alright, so now I need a door. Need a door here. Okay, and some walls. There we go. Problem solved. And I need some more water. Alright, let's take a gander at it now that it's kind of done. Yeah, I need a hatch door. Yeah, the stairs kind of ruined the Frank Lloyd Wright look, but it'll work. Yeah, I think it is a better entrance. Not good when you have to climb every time to get back in your base. Alright. Need some salvage metal. Some. Let's see if we can kill him without pulling out our weapon again. Turret out, shield down. Easy peasy. Function over form, you're right, Matt. Definitely in a survival game. Until you're established, at least. Now, let me heal up a little bit. So a cool thing about the chests is they're tied to you specifically. So if I open this chest and another player comes around right behind me, he'll be able to open it too. And then there's a timer before it'll refresh for me. Research the basic exsanguination kit. Okay. There goes the sandworm. Pretty awesome. Alright. Oh, I gotta learn it first. Basic exsanguination kit. Okay. Crap that. Okay. Craft a small blood sac. Okay. Now I'm assuming it wants me to extract some blood. Of course, the bodies have despawned, so need to find another scavenger camp. Is my base marked on the map? Yeah. Not the best navigator. There's a Sardaukar ship. There's our base. that where that base was at I was at earlier? Yeah. Just go over there, do some fighting. I don't think you can kill the sandworm. Maybe one day, but certainly not now. But yeah, they're pretty much invincible, even in like the books. Almost. The big ones, at least. You definitely want to do your activities at night. So there's a sandworm vibration meter, is what the tooltip is telling me. I did hear they may add sandworm riding, though, eventually, which is very much in the lore. Okay.
Who's there?
Uh-oh, she's not gonna... Is she gonna be dumb enough to come out? Yep. I'm a big believer in letting other people do your dirty work, so I like that the turrets can fight for me, like my thralls in Conan Exiles. Okay, blood extractor. Okay, I guess you just do it on one in each body. Blood can be consumed to hydrate yourself, okay? Alright, let me... Is my blood bag full? No, I can get one more. Alright, let me get a couple more kills here. Oh, this is a big NPC area. Okay, I probably don't want to be here. Alright, let's head back to the base. Which is... over here. Okay, I put a waypoint. Oh, that is so nice. So we'll run over here, across this narrow patch of desert. But yeah, they really should have added the sand walk where you can cover vast distances if you're willing to go very slowly. You can hear the sandworm. There he is. So there's actually sandworms have their own territory. Alright, here is a big stretch of land, of sand we gotta get across. Let me craft a respawn beacon. I didn't know I covered this much sand. Desert. Pretty scary. There's the vibration meter. Alright. I'm gonna fight these guys manually. No turret. So hey, I appreciate everybody's joining us. If you haven't said hi in chat, I would appreciate
I need
you let me
reinforcements.
know who you are. I'd like to get to know my viewers. Oh,
Dead. Whoa. You're dead.
I definitely gotta get used to aiming in this game. Definitely not gonna be a PvP master, but alright, our blood bag is full. So let's craft another blood sack. Did I just hear Sardaukar? Where's that other body? Man, the bodies despawn so quick. Alright, back to the base. So Monkey, everybody else in here, Matt Plays Games, Phenom, whoever is currently paying attention and not just lurking, which I do appreciate, of course. Are you guys planning on playing the game? Are you trying to get a beta key this weekend? And there's the base. Back to the base with our nice entrance. No more climbing. Okay, man, it's pretty small. I might have to build a second floor. Alright. So, blood extractor. Or a blood purifier. Okay, construct a blood purifier. Okay. There's the blood purifier. Okay. There's the blood purifier. Alright. Sheltered areas. Your shelter status is displayed above the hydration bar. Okay. Use.
You're probably feeling it by now, Offworlder. Spice. It's everywhere on Arrakis. The air, the sand, the blood. It prolongs life, expands consciousness.
You're vicariously living
triggers
through me,
some
Matt.
very
Not a bad thing.
Vivid dreams.
Yeah, I don't think the consoles are released until 2026, man. I saw that the other day. Yeah, it's like Conan. What is that, a new survival crafting game? Yeah, I'm still playing a lot of Conan, too. Why is everything black? Alright, some story going on.
Observe this valley, sacred to the Ikhwan Bedouin. Here, Woli faced the trials of Akra, proving their knowledge of the Fremen ways.
cinematics are still kind of choppy.
She said. Seven tests, 7 steps. Set your feet. Follow the uncertain path. Keep moving. The only true death is stagnation.
All right. So our first vision. By 2026, you might be ready for it, Matt. You might actually be done with No Man's Sky by then. You have experienced a spice dream. On awakening, you are protected from harm for a short time. Move to continue your journey. Flora and Fauna Codex content unlocked. Follow your inner sight to the first trial. Okay. Alright, looks like there's something on our... There's a waypoint. Okay, over there. Pretty far. Alright. Let's see. Can I drink yet? Alright, drink. Is that all the blood that's been processed so far? Yep. Five milliliters per second. I would really like some more hydration before I go off on some big adventure. Let's go get some more blood sacks while that blood processes. I mean, you don't ever really finish No Man's Sky. I mean, technically I've finished the final primary mission, well, big mission, the other day to unlock the purple systems in No Man's Sky. But, I mean, you can play that game forever. Such a sandbox. There is a scavenger camp. I should probably wait till night before I make that big journey. Hey, what's up, guys?
Who's there?
Far too easy. Except for I put the shield behind me. That was very slick. Yeah, that's exactly right, Matt. Oh yeah, I gotta extract the blood. Are there any other camps around here? Okay. Copper, salvage metal, copper ore, brittle bush, granite stone, salvage metal, brittle bush, copper ore. Primrose Field. So it doesn't map scavenger camps on the map? Fuel cell, definitely need those for the base shield. Yeah, I wish there was another scavenger camp around here. Besides that big one. This one was first going to put down a base. There might be one around the left of my base. And I learned that I can drop this far without taking fall damage. Oh no, I took a little bit. So we haven't got a sandstorm yet. One of the big ones, I mean. Alright. I feel parched. Okay. I am very exposed to the sun right now. Oh, here's some dudes to kill. Okay, there are no flowers in here. Alright, I gotta get back to the base. See me stumbling there because I'm dehydrated. How do I tell what time it is? Well, there's the sun. Home sweet home. Yeah, I mean, the deep desert resets every week. There's going to be new schematics to get out of the dungeons, even if you're just doing PvE. If you can work your way around the big guilds, of course. But yeah, and you can do map making in the deep desert to sell your maps on the exchange. So that's a fun PvE activity I'm looking forward to that can go on indefinitely. I need a drink. Oh, I should have filled up with the dew flowers first. Dang it. I wonder how much longer until nighttime. Right, let me come around this way because the shade will be over here. I think I can get to this medium-sized scavenger camp this way too. I need to heal up.
Who's that?
Ah, put it behind me again. Oh, got both of them. Nice. Man, that turret is awesome. Darts. Blood. Fuel cells, very good. Definitely could be more guys in here. Missed opportunity. What's this way? Oh, there's some more over here. So actually, this is not a bad place to have built with all these guys around here. I wouldn't even bother putting my shield down. They definitely don't hear very well, the scavengers. Is my blood bag full? No. No, I was pushing E, not. Oh, here's a cave with a moisture barrier. Check this out. Getting dark. Alright, so probably gonna be somewhere to fight in here. Wally hole.
Target found.
Say hello to my little turret friend. What do we have in here? Anything good? Oh, I got some special stuff. Got an EMF generator, a fabrication component found in Fremen areas such as cave using cut arrays. Okay. And micro sandwich fiber. Alright, let's head back to the base. Did I get this guy's water? How much water do I have? Head back to my base, do a little fighting on the way. If anybody has respawned. my dehydration up. Kill these guys, get their blood, and then back to base.
Reveal yourself. Eyes on hostile.
So this should fill me up for my 2 bags. Alright. This is not reset yet. Okay. Alright, that was a little scary. I thought a worm was coming through. Alright. 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 I have filled up the machine. Alright. Well, we got some water processing, so we can make it to the first objective. I think I'm going to call the stream there. I might do an impromptu stream later. If you're around, feel free to stop by and hang out. But if not, look for the videos. I'm going to probably put out about 4 or 5 videos over the next week of a playthrough. So check that out. And then, of course, when the game comes out, I'll be starting my main playthrough. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate it. I don't know if that membrane's from a creature. I don't think so. I think it's some sort of fabric that the Fremen make, or used to make. Monkey. But thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. And be sure to hit the like button, and have a good day.